tried to be shady with me before we start this show.
No, edit.
No matter what. Oh, I stopped by Tex. We are open today. Come through.
The pioneer, y'all. It's the one that changed my life.
Yeah, you tried to be shady with me before we start this show.
No, edit.
No matter.
What's up? What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? My peeps, my peoples, we is in the building, peep squad. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get down to the situation. Let's talk about Kandi and the gang. It is going down. It's a whole lot happening over there in that restaurant, and it seems like Kandi is just too forgiving and she's too soft in the situation where people just run right over her and walk right over her and her own establishment. And it seems like her and Dark-Tucker are basically not on the same page. Kandi Burruss wants to get a generator and Dark-Tucker doesn't want to get a generator. He says it's too much work. You got to put so much into it to do it, but at the same time he is okay with the power going out for 2 hours. That means he's okay with the customer sitting there without power for 2 hours, trying to get money, trying to, you know, cash out customers and things of that nature. And then what about if customers book appointments and then it seems like they don't have a legitimate service as far as, you know, when it comes to sitting people and things of that nature, as far as it's not like, you know, automatic and it's not like digital. So that's the situation going on. And he thinks like the employees get away with too much and they get away with too much murder. And, you know, Dark-Tucker is not feeling that situation at all. And Kandi wants to be soft on people and he's trying to be hardcore. So he is feeling everything that Philip is out here, the director of operations, is trying to actually do. But at the same time, it seems like, you know, they develop relationship with the employees. And I was like, And then when we get down to the old lady gang, it seems like Kandi Burruss and Dark-Tucker don't want the old lady gang up in the restaurant unless they're just taking pictures and things of that nature. Their plan on the situation was not for the old lady gang to be all involved and all in the mix-up of the situation, for them to just basically, you know, fall back, take pictures, say hello, and give some of their recipes and things of that nature. Not all the things that they're doing, arguing with employees. You know, you got Mama Joyce trying to, you know, serve food while they're trying to serve food. It's slippery over there. They're moving at a different pace. She could possibly get hurt. Aunt Nora and Aunt Bertha agrees with that situation. And at the same time, you have Aunt Nora talking about, you know, she's ready to go toe to toe with people. Like, what's going on? Like, she's ready to get up in these employees' butt and flip them over the fence. And we have, you know, Mama Joyce telling employee, you know, Brandon, that he's really not a good employee, and Mama Joyce is denying it. And Brandon is basically telling both of the aunts that he don't care about the restaurant or whatever the case may be, because, you know, Aunt Bertha and Mama Joyce heard him say that out of his own mouth. And he basically said he got hired at the restaurant because he saw Dom and she was looking so good and he had it going on when he was a customer. So he came up in there to get with her. So that means his intentions to work in the restaurant was basically to get some new, to get some cuckoo. Like, what is going on? And he's flirting with her, not paying attention when the pop was chilling. But at the same time, you know, Dominique is like, we can't serve no food because homeboy can't cook. Well, you could be serving drinks, homegirl. Like, what's going on? But in any event, they are not feeling the new director of operations at all, point blank, period. I was like, And then we get to Brian, you know, basically he shades OLG and says that their food is like a Patti LaBelle song. It could either be a hit or a miss. I was like, Lord, you shading Kandi? You shading Kandi already? Like, and you shading the restaurant, and then also he's showing up to the, you know, event that the old lady gang is having at the restaurant. You know, old employees meet new employees, and he brings his flyers basically trying to get some customers and snag them at the same time. But he does get his job back because they appreciate him as an employee. And basically he left because the restaurant was in turmoil and his life was at the same time. So y'all tell me what y'all think about this situation. And then we got Draca. She's basically, you know, she got a little bit of attitude. She's getting bad at the restaurant because it's only continued to get a C. It only continues to get a C from the Department of Health. So is Aunt Nora Is the old lady gang, actually helping, or are they not helping in the situation? Because right now, everybody that's involved, the old lady gang still has AC from the health department, but in any event, they feel like their name is on the building, and you're using their recipes, and also you're using them as a face of the restaurant. So therefore, they're gonna be in there because their reputation is on the line as well. And Shawndraka out here getting bad reviews and having an attitude, talking about when she's on camera, she says that, she feels like she don't want to work today, but she is going to work today. So some days she pick and choose to be a good employee, to be top flight security, like OMG. And then on top of that, she's cussing out the, director of operations, basically telling him that he need to fall back, and also saying that she don't like him when, she's right in front of her bosses, Todd Tucker and Kandi Burruss, and also Don Juan and Brandon as well, and she's calling him out, and then she get called out the meeting, and basically, Don Juan calls Philip over there to have a conversation, and she's basically saying she don't like his attitude. He's talking about it's his way or the highway. She don't like his presence. She don't like this about him and everything, and he just got hired as the director of operations. Like, girl, what are you doing? Fall back. Do you want your job or not? Like, OMG, like, what is happening? Like, basically, she's calling shots that she is not just a hostess. She's way much more than that at the restaurant, and they have let her run around with this attitude for a long time, and Kandi thinks it's all right, a little bit, even though she says she has an attitude, because, she's loyal, and Kandi goes about, she fills people out by their personalities and things of that nature. She's not thinking about business all the way together when it comes to Shawndraka, especially if she's getting bad reviews, and she works when she wants to, and she shows up to work when she wants to. She's late and everything, especially on rush hour busy times. She don't know how to get around and everything. Then she gonna turn around and have a relationship, with your nephew. She gonna be messing around with Patrick. Like, OMG, like, she's running this place, and basically she thinks she should run this place, and she's calling the shots. And also she got people on her team, and she built relationships with people in that restaurant. So therefore, they don't want her to leave, because maybe she knows what she's doing under pressure. But in any event, Todd Tucker don't want her around, point blank period. He's feeling a certain type of way about the situation, just too much happening. And she's getting away with murder, but when it comes down to Philip, the new director of operations, he's letting her know she can go. Peace, see you later. And he feels like she is entitled, or she feels entitled, because she's been there for so long, and therefore there's a problem in a situation, and he ain't going to backpedal at all or bite his tongue when it comes to Shawndraka at all, point blank period. But at the same time, Brandon, you can catch more bees with honey than you can with vinegar, because maybe the employees need to feel like you're gonna stick around and you're gonna be there, and at the same time you get to fill out the employee and find out what their concern is, what she mad about, what, just basically see if you can get her on your side, because then you'll have more of the people in the restaurant on your side too as well, because she's the one that is putting up the opposition, and she should not be putting up no opposition when Kandi Burruss hires somebody to be her boss. You know what I mean? So y'all tell me what y'all think. She's going in, but Brandon basically doesn't have really much of a people skill. He doesn't really have a personality. It's his way or the highway, and he ain't gonna battle with nobody. So the director of operation, he's basically is too stern, when he should realize that the situation that's going on at the restaurant is Todd Tucker and Kandi's fault, and the reason why she feeling brave enough to talk to him and disrespect him like that on his first day as being their boss is because she has been allowed to for a long time. So therefore, you're gonna have to talk to Kandi and Todd once again, because you done already told them that there's a problem with authority and respect in the restaurant, and she proves exactly what he said, and she ain't really say nothing. And Don Juan was like, what's going on? No, you can't talk like that, for real, like, point blank period. Like, let's handle this a different situation. Now the other employees thinking they can test him, so now he gotta go all out on her, and she gonna have to go all out and prove that she still got power when she run this place, because she's been there for so long. Oh no, you got to go.